Second game of a back-to-back for the Lakers, coming in as the number 4 seed in the West. Early first quarter, LeBron James goes up for the block on Jose Alvarado. But then he's grabbing at his hand. Why? Turns out his thumb got caught between the rim and the net. That's a new one. He had to get it wrapped on the bench. But you already know, LeBron came back. Not only that, he put the Pelicans in the blender, dropping spin moves and buckets. He hit 9 of his 17 shots, and the Lakers were rolling. Meanwhile, Luka Doncic had a rough start. Missed his first 6 from deep. That's the first time in 114 games he went without a made 3. Until that contested one dropped in the third, breaking the drought. And then there's Austin Reaves. What a leap he's taken, averaging 20 points lately, and in this one, he went off for 30. Just pure confidence. Luka still finished with 35 points, including 4 made 3s by the end. LeBron added 27 points and 8 assists, doing LeBron things. Final score: Lakers 124, Pelicans 108. The Pelicans' struggles continue, while the Lakers look scary good heading into the postseason. Oh, and get this. Luka, LeBron, and Austin Reaves all had at least 25 points and 5 assists. It's the second time this season that trio pulled it off, both in the last week. That ties the most such games by a Lakers trio in franchise history.
Thank you so much, Kevin. Appreciate it. Luka, you guys came out that second half, draining threes, diving for balls, getting rebounding. How were you able to dominate in that second half, take advantage all the way to the end?
It was our defense. We battled. We said before the game it's going to be like playoff game, and it was. The physicality was the top, and we battled through it.
Physicality was amazing. It was so much fun to watch. I know JJ challenged you, LeBron, and Austin to play with a little bit more trust, a little bit more creativity. How have you seen the chemistry develop between the three of you guys and you with this team since you've gotten here?
Great. I think that was our worst game as a trio so far, but I think we shared the ball great. Everybody was getting shots, pick and pop, pick and roll, so everybody was involved, so that's how we got to play.
Luka, 7 games left in the regular season. There's some tough ones on the slate. What is the mentality of this team now as you vie for that playoff spot?
Yeah, just go game by game. Can't look forward. Go game by game. Every game is going to be a battle, and we go and try and win every game.
How about Dorian Finney-Smith, Gabe Vincent draining those threes? What'd you think?
Yeah, very good. I told Dodo he got to shoot more. He was open like 3 or 4 more times. He didn't want to shoot. So
keep shooting.
That's what I told him.
Luka, appreciate it. See you soon.
Thank you.
Taking any right now, considering they're the only team that have 2 bona fide superstars that are in contention. You look at what the Suns have; they're not really in contention, and I understand that the Warriors added Jimmy Butler. But when you look at OKC, are we sure they have 2? Now we know they have 1 bona fide, which is Shea. Love Jalen Williams, just dropped the career high the other night, 41 points, and they seem to be playing extremely well. But the way the Lakers are playing right now, the way Luka is starting to get his legs, get his conditioning back, and LeBron has been great. He's been great his entire career, but he's really been exceptional since he's turned 40. I'm not sure that I'm taking anyone. Now we know things can happen, but if the way they're playing and keep building chemistry, remember they played last night without Rui. They played last night without Kobe of the Ozark, which is Austin Reaves. When they get those guys back, with the way the bench is starting to play, Connect is starting to get his legs back. He's starting to get over. Man, they shipped me out. They brought me back. He's starting to get over that. I like this Lakers team. I'm not sure. Are you telling me in 7 games they couldn't beat Memphis? They couldn't beat the Nuggets? I told you the other day, Stephen A. It doesn't matter. OKC, KFC, UFC. Lakers in 5.
You know what, man? Listen, it's gotten to the point where the Lord can come down and sprinkle water on somebody and touch them. And Shannon would still pick LeBron James before one of those people. He's ridiculous. Stop this nonsense. With the Oklahoma City Thunder, have you seen them? That's the one team I think that you look at right now. I know they lost in the playoffs last year to Dallas. I know they're young. But you see that brother, that Shea Gilgeous-Alexander, you see how nasty that brother is, that superstar that he is. You saw Jalen Williams do what he did yesterday. You see Hartenstein and Chet Holmgren, the combination. Let's not forget Alex Caruso being there as well. Why do I bring up names like Alex Caruso, Shannon, Ocho? Why do I bring up a name like a Chet Holmgren as well? I did this on NBA Countdown yesterday, and I couldn't wait to throw this out there at you, Shay, because I know you was too busy to watch, because Lord knows you got 1,000 things to do. You ain't had time to watch it, boy. But that's all right. That's all right. Okay. Let me tell you this right now. Check this out, Ocho. OKC's NBA rankings in defense and hustle categories. Defensive efficiency, number 1. Field goal percentage defense, number 1. 3-point percentage defense, number 1. Steals per game, number 1. Turnovers forced per game, number 1. Points off turnovers, number 1. Deflections per game, number 1. Loose balls recovered per game, number 1. Charges drawn per game, number 1. I mean, damn. What do you have to do? What else do you have to do? Shannon, Ocho, all they need is one of those brothers to step up and help out Shea, because we know Shea gonna do his thing.
Every time.
All they need is one of them. I love what I'm seeing from the Lakers. We all know I'd rather be in LA than Oklahoma City in May and June. We know this. But in the end, let me tell you something. OKC, they can't be dismissed. That's the one team I think.
Are you willing to put your reputation? Are you questioning whether or not GOAT James in a 7-game series, Luka Doncic in a 7-game series, are you willing to take these young pups just started preschool? Shea Gilgeous is in kindergarten.
I'm not saying
but the rest of us is in Head Start.
I'm not
to
saying
Shannon's
that.
point, how much of experience is there going to be a factor?
Experience will be a factor. There is no doubt about it. But again, when you look, for example, I bring up Alex Caruso that's helped their defense immensely. Why does that matter? He did help win the championship. The brothers got some experience. Shea Gilgeous-Alexander is that dude. Jalen Williams is young, but the brothers are lying. You look at their depth, their youth, their fresh legs. Playoff time comes, the game slows. You don't have to worry about back-to-back. So that's the kind of thing that favors a Luka. That's the kind of thing that favors a LeBron James, no doubt about that. Only thing that I'm saying about it is that you can't definitively look at the Lakers and say there's nothing to be concerned about.
Right.
I got the Lakers beating, unquestionably in my mind, I think they can take out anybody. Except you can't just dismiss OKC with what you're seeing from them.
Who do you want to see them play in the first round, Stephen A?
The Lakers?
Yeah.
I personally would love to see them play Dallas. Okay. I want Luka versus Anthony Davis in the first round. We know LeBron is always a part of the mix. Please don't get me wrong. But I'm just saying, here's the thing that I would tell y'all this. This is why I bring up Dallas as opposed to any other team in terms of a first round. Everybody been talking about Golden State because Jimmy Butler's there now, blah, blah. I'm saying this is what makes LA against Dallas interesting. You have any idea how much pressure is going to be on Anthony Davis? They put coffins in the streets of Dallas. They were depressed. Nico Harrison was getting death threats. These people are miserable. They can't believe that you traded away a 25-year-old superstar.
But he's injured.
You understand what I'm saying?
I'm saying, but once he comes back,
but he's coming back before the play. There is no grace period. Once he comes back, playoffs are going to begin. He's got to be ready. And there is no time in the career of Anthony Davis, fellas, that he has been under more pressure than he will be in a series versus Luka, because he's got to get peace of mind in the city of Dallas. To be able to walk the streets of the city of Dallas, be able to go to a damn restaurant and everything. He got to show up and show out if Luka is on the opposite end of the bench. He's got to do it.
We get it. That's first round matchup you want, obviously, because of the trade. Chad, where are you?
Same, even see, based on the trade. Obviously, you know, the people in Dallas, they upset. How do you let a player like Luka go, especially that young, especially with the production he does on the court? I was confused by it. I talked to Shannon. Obviously, I talked to you too, as well. All the pressure is on AD. If that happens, that matchup happens in the first round, AD has to come and show out. Regardless of injury, I don't care about your past. As far as being hurt, you got to come in and do what you've done, and you've always done, and why you're one of the best. Before he left LA, before the season started, LeBron said one thing: I'm passing the keys to you. The house is yours. They say that for a reason. So now you got to go over there in Dallas and prove it that they made the right decision.
And, oh, by the way, he got somebody named Kyrie. Let's be very clear. LeBron doesn't win a championship in Cleveland if it were not for Kyrie. Averaged 27 that season.
Well, you keep
put on the show, by the great block, sure. But who hit the three to win the chip? Let's be clear.
Got another one last night. Who had a triple-double in Game 7? Who led everybody in points, rebounds, assists, blocks, steals?
Okay.
Who did that?
I gotta go back to those.
And you keep saying he wasn't the one without him. But all I know, LeBron has gone 2 other locations and won championships. Now you tell me the championship somebody has gone without GOAT James and won a championship.
Okay, well,
I'll wait, because we only got another hour and 45 minutes. But here you go.
Shay, I want to get back to the topic, though, because both Stephen A. and Chad want to see Dallas, LA in the first round. If the season ended today, they would face the Warriors, obviously, if they won the play-in tournament. Which first-round match do you want for the Lakers?
The Warriors. Because all of a sudden, Jimmy Butler now they're back being the 2017-18 Warriors. I want the Warriors. I want Chef Steph. I want GOAT James, because now he got somebody to ride with it. It ain't no more Clay, Draymond, and KD. No, with Steph Curry. Now he got somebody. Because remember what happened last time he had somebody healthy? Huh?
Are you sure you saying Golden State because you not scared of Dallas? Are you sure that's the reason why? You scared of AD? Because you were raving about him when he was with GOAT James, right? Are you sure you're not scared? Are you sure you're not scared of AD that's ticked off that you traded him from LA? You sure about that?
It don't matter. Think about what you're saying. Are you talking about GOAT James? You talking about that anointed
LeBron James?
The one they call King James? The one that's unique, that you don't know anybody else named LeBron, who Gloria James lifted him up and asked what name was she going to give the greatest player to ever live, because she couldn't give him an ordinary name? That guy right there.
I'm talking about that guy.
Look at the numbers, what he's averaging since he turned 40. Look at the numbers that he averaged in his MVP season. He's playing better now than he was then, if you can believe it. And now he don't have that workload. He has somebody that can create for others. He has someone that can create his own shot. He has somebody that can rebound. Oh, man. Look at this.
Oh, my goodness.
Stephen A., I know somebody could never do that. Could never.
Who that?
Who that?
You know
Who
what,
that?
Really?
That ain't none of my
Please.
business.
You ain't none of your business.
It
And you
is.
don't want to ruin you. I mean, you were doing good up until that damn point. You better watch your
Shannon,
mouth.
I need
I
you
don't
to
even know
You
why
better
I
watch
brought it
your
up.
mouth.
because you're about to derail
Who's
this
he gonna
show.
say?
MJ, please. You better watch your mouth. You understand what I'm saying? I got to give you a history.
know what, Molly?
What
It's
you
my
need
fault.
to do is get up
It
out
is.
of your seat and
You need
get
to
to
settle
school,
down.
get to class, and learn. Learn
Molly.
the facts.
Yep.
You know what, Stephen A.? It's my fault. Because like my grandma used to say, stirring up old poop, it still stinks. You know, GOAT James, even if I bring that back up, he's still GOAT James. He's still that guy and still playing. You know my guy might play another 2 to 3 years, Stephen A.?
Let me tell you something right now. Michael Jordan could have played 20 years in this era. That's my personal
No, he couldn't.
opinion.
No, he couldn't.
That's
No,
my
he could
personal
not.
opinion.
He
That's
cut
my
2
personal
years off.
with the
Remember,
rule
he said he
changes,
burned
no
out?
hand checking,
Your hand check.
physicality having diminished so much. I mean, please. Oh, just stop it. Just stop the nonsense right now.
Your guy said he was mentally and physically fatigued.
my
Now, if it's a lie, he said it.
Please.
Now, did he use those words, Stephen A?
Yes, he did.
Did
Yes,
he
he
say
did.
that? It's a simple
Yes, he
yes.
did.